Another brutal blow for the Cleveland Browns. Cornerback Martin Emerson Jr. has been carted off the field at training camp, and the early signs are not good. A possible season-ending Achilles injury could change everything for this Browns defense. But this isn't just about an injury. It's about a young man's journey, redemption, and relentless toughness. This is the story of Martin Emerson Jr. and what his loss could mean for Cleveland's 2025 hopes. It was supposed to be just another day at Browns training camp. The team was running 7-on-7 hurry-up drills, high speed, high intensity, the kind of reps where instincts kick in and the best rise to the top. But then, everything stopped. Martin Emerson Jr., the 24-year-old cornerback, entering the final year of his rookie deal, went down. No contact, no collision. Just a devastating collapse as he tried to plant and break on a route. A non-contact injury, every player's nightmare. Trainers rushed to the field. Silence fell over the camp, and soon after, Emerson was carted off, a towel over his head, emotions boiling over. The Browns would later confirm, it's an Achilles injury. And while we await MRI results, there's real fear that his 2025 season is already over before it began. For Cleveland fans, this hits hard. Emerson wasn't just any guy in the rotation. This was a young, hungry, enduring player, gritty corner, who had become a fixture in the secondary. A 2022 third-round pick out of Mississippi State, Emerson's career had been a roller coaster. But one thing was certain, he always showed up. Through his first 3 seasons, he missed just one game, the final week of 2023, when coach Kevin Stefanski rested starters for the playoffs. Iron Man mentality. Emerson battled through injuries in 2024, but never backed down. He played hurt. He played tough. He played for the team. And just hours before his injury, Emerson opened up about the battles he faced last year, both physical and mental. Just did a lot of soul-searching, he said. The toughest year I ever had, team-wise and personal performance. I got into the lab and worked my tail off to put myself in the best situation for my team and my family. That's what makes this so painful. Emerson was ready for a comeback. He was fighting for a starting spot opposite Pro Bowler Denzel Ward. And now it could all be over for the season. Let's not forget, this isn't just a depth piece going down. In 2023, Emerson notched 4 interceptions and 14 passes defensed. The talent is there. The fire is there. But 2024 saw a dip. Just 5 passes defensed, a forced fumble, and a recovery. Still, he was hungry. He knew what was at stake, and he stayed on the field. Every single week. Even when injuries stacked up, Emerson refused to shut it down. I just want to be out there with the team, man, he said. No matter how I look, I'm a tough player. I always want to put the team first. Now, with Emerson out, the Browns face a major shakeup in their secondary. Greg Newsome II, the former first-round pick, had already been rotating at that outside spot during camp. Newsome had primarily worked the slot under both Joe Woods and now defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. But with Emerson likely out, Newsome is expected to shift full-time to the perimeter. That leaves a massive question mark in the nickel slot. Enter Cameron Mitchell, a 2023 fifth-round pick who's now poised to be the next man up inside. After that, things get murky fast. Tony Brown II is already dealing with injuries. Miles Harden, Anthony Kendall, and Chigozie Newsome round out the depth chart. Combined, they have just 21 games of NFL experience. Kendall accounts for 16 of those, mostly on special teams. So yeah, the Browns' cornerback room just got a lot thinner. Cornerbacks coach Brandon Lynch isn't sugarcoating it either. He addressed the young players just a day before Emerson went down. "We got to have a hardened toughness in everything we do," Lynch said. "We just can't depend on our star players. Our best players are held the most accountable. Now it's time for our depth players to reflect our culture, urgency, violence, and swag. That's the standard in Cleveland. And now, they'll need every bit of that edge." This defense was built on grit, on physicality, on next-man-up mentality. Losing Emerson stings, no doubt, but the season doesn't pause. The AFC North doesn't get easier, and the Browns still have playoff aspirations. It's up to Newsome, up to Mitchell, up to every young corner on that depth chart to rise. And for Emerson, this is a new chapter in his story. He's no stranger to adversity. If this Achilles injury is as serious as feared, the road back will be long. But don't count him out. He's battled through pain. He's faced doubt. And he's fought for every snap he's ever played. He said it best: "I worked my tail off for my team and my family." Here's hoping we see him back out there soon, stronger, better, and more determined than ever. If you're rooting for Martin Emerson Jr., drop a comeback season in the comments below. Smash that like button if you believe in the Browns' next man up mentality. And don't forget to subscribe for daily NFL training camp updates, injury reports, and in-depth team breakdowns. Share this video with a fellow Browns fan or someone who loves a good redemption story, because this one's far from over. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.